everybody. I'm going to show you something that I've gotten in an unboxing, except I've already unboxed it. And I've put the colors in order the way I always do, but it's the Sharpie Mystic Gems. Mystic Gems. What a bunch of gems. They are, I think, named because they're, in fact, the names represent sort of the gem tones like topaz and aquamarine and different amber, different mica, quartz. Those are some of the names that you're going to see in this set. So I think it's the word gem is used because the names sort of represent the gems of the earth. But I think they're gems because it has increased the range of color possibilities for Sharpie. And I'm going to go into that. Sharpie started out with just red. Well, I started out with black, and that was all we had. And then we got a red one. And the red was not a real red. It wasn't a bright red. It was a dark red. And we got a blue, and it was a dark blue. The green was too dark. So the colors were dark forever. But with this set, we're going to see that Sharpie is making an effort to bring in some of the pastel colors, some of the brighter colors. So let's go into it. I've gone through and I've labeled my markers. With an ultrafine Sharpie, I've written the name. But this one is citrine. Citrine. Now, this set does not have a real true yellow in it. This is the true yellow that is in most every other set of Sharpies, true yellow. And you're going to see that the citrine is a little bit more powdery, maybe a little bit more lemony. And powdery is a good way for me to describe some of these colors. It's like they have a little bit of white or a little bit of pixie dust added to them. The next color I'm going to talk about is Cabochon Coral. It's sort of a light orange, and just yesterday I complained that Sharpie did not have enough transition in their colors. So this is a lighter orange than we've seen ever with Sharpie. Well, almost forever. I want to show you in just a minute my ultimate set of 115, which has, in fact, let me just make a plug. I do not work for Sharpie. I'm not getting these markers free. But in the new 115 set, ultimate set of 115, in fact, the markers in that set changes. But the most recent set has all of these 24 Mystic Gems in it. And the Mystic Gems are a bargain. They're only $20 for this set of 20, which should be at least $30 or $45. At least $30. Because there's 24 markers, are usually $1.50 each. At the cheapest, so what's that? What, 30, 40, whatever. But so $20 for this set of 20. But the cheapest thing, and I'm going to be talking about that all day today, is to go ahead and get the set of 115, which I'm going to talk more about that later. Okay, the next lightest color is going to be this rose quartz right here. Quartz. Rose quartz. Kind of a dusty rose quartz. Now, I've never really been I've always been more the bright primary colors. But there is definitely a use for rose quartz in landscape painting and also in doing faces, drawing people. The next color is a peach. Again, we're talking about people. But you're going to see that this is also getting browner. It's getting browner. There are these colors in earth. In doing a good landscape, you're going to see those colors appear. Okay, the next color we're going to talk about going down that line is this color, which is Orion Orange, which is, which in terms, if I were talking in terms of an art color, I would call that a painting. I'd call that burnt sienna, almost, or iron oxide, something like that. So you're definitely talking about a landscape color. And just one step lighter is this Orion. Now that's peach. Peach. And then you see how we're making a transition? What we're talking about is the ability to shade with Sharpie. This is rose quartz. Just one step lighter. And it almost blends. But we're going to talk more of it. Your eye does blend it. Although it doesn't blend perfectly, your eye blends it well enough that you can make a neat landscape out of that. Now over here, the more a mustardy color of yellow is this amber, which if you are a painter, you call that yellow oxide or yellow ochre. And everybody that's ever painted a landscape has probably used yellow ochre, or they've created it. They've created it other ways. All right, now then, let's talk about some more greens. Let's go over here and look at the greens. All right, this color set does have the green that has been in every set since I don't know when, the 1950s. No, like 1970s probably, which is a dark green, folks. Isn't it dark? It's too dark. Okay, that's green. A lighter but more pure green is this mint green. Now that's not going to blend. It's too far apart, and we're talking about that. But those two colors both have blue in them. They're in the same family. These next greens are more, and here this is the teal tiger's eye, which also has it's a darker version of that, which does blend very well. Teal tiger's eye. And next to that, we have this peacock blue, which is a blue, but so is teal tiger's eye. It's a blue-green. So see how those colors blend? Let me show you. Let's just do that. That's green to teal tiger's eye. So for the first time ever, Sharpie has begun to do something that Copic marker has done, and I'm hoping and looking forward to the fact that we're going to see more and more of this. Look how beautifully that blends. Not a blending marker, but because the colors graduate very gradually, they will blend. All right, now let's go over here and look at some other colors. This is an earthier green. This one is called Geode. See how that's it's an earthy green, which means it has some brown in it, or that yellow ochre. And this one is Jasper. Now look at that. It's too far apart to blend right now. What I'm hoping is we're going to get some more colors in between there. Now then, here, aquamarine, this, we can use that right here. Aquamarine is a bluer color of mint. See how that's beginning to blend? I just want to congratulate. I said this yesterday and I exaggerated. I have numerous Copic markers. They are about $10 a marker. These markers are about $1.50 a marker. If you buy this set of 24, you're going to have 24 for $20. That's like 80 cents a marker as opposed to $10 a marker. Okay, but anyway, so I'm very proud but I'm not finished with this. Okay, let's go over here and look at what's happening with the lavenders. Okay, this is the purple, just a purple. We've seen this color for years. That is not earthy, it's not powdery, but we have some powdery. Okay, this one is violet caldecony. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? How that's blending for us. On the other side of that violet is this tanzanite. In fact, that could go between those two colors or somewhere. But see how well that's blending for us without much more shading. And caldecony is, no, this is blue. This is blue. This is just regular blue. It's not even tanzanite, which I don't know where my tanzanite is. Okay, well, we'll find it. Okay, this is the caldecony, violet caldecony. I have to look at my, I'm going to take tip number 1, label your markers. Okay, now then, let's see what this color is. No. This is violet caldecony. And I believe this is tanzanite. Tanzanite, right here. I think I had that labeled wrong. I was looking for it. So this is violet, no, and then one of them. Okay, that's tanzanite, that's violet caldecony. I just got these in yesterday. So anyway, those are, but now a lighter blue, which is a gorgeous color. I taught art for years and no creating a sky with Sharpie because it was going to be that color or else black, unless you wanted to be abstract and go into like purple sky or pink sky, but there was no light blue. This is blue topaz, which is worth $20 having that color of blue. All right, so that's a light blue. Now then, this is gray. This is it's a special gray. Let's see if I can find where it blends well. Anyway, it's celestial gray. Celestial. Sky, the sky. More of a sky color of gray than some slate gray, say. Okay, this is purple fluorite. It belongs with this color. It's kind of in between. It blends with that purple. purple fluorite. Then we have black, and we have red. Red is just the same. It's just old red we've had forever. But, and I'm going to talk more about this later. I don't really believe this color should be in here. But anyway, it's here, and let me see what we can do with it. No, it doesn't really do much for any of this, except maybe to throw in a splash of color. And it is right there. It with this Orion orange. It is shaded with Orion orange. See, I need to. I'm learning just like you are, because I just got this set. But anyway, so I can't tell you how much I like this set. It's an excellent set. But if I were you, I would go ahead and get the set of 115 Ultimate, because let me tell you what all is in that set of 115. You get these 24, which I believe will be $30 after they finish being the rush item. Then you also get the brush tips, the brush twins, and a set of brush twins in there. The set of brush twins are another $20. Okay, so that's 20. You also get a set of metallics in that set of 115. The set of metallics is 10 more. You also get a set of twin tips. A twin tip is, let's see if I can find one real fast. Of course not. A twin tip is a Sharpie on one, here. It's a sharp point on one end and a fine point on one end and a sharp point on the other. That's the twin tip. And I'm going to do a post about that. The brush twins are just fabulous colors, and I don't even see those right now. But they also had that twin. They have the brush on one end and the twin tip on the other. All in all, okay, then you get 4 of these chisel tips, which you may not use much, but that's 8 more bucks. So what you're getting with that set of 115 is about, if you got the sale price on it, is at least $125 worth of at sale price. If you got all these sets on sale price, the cheapest rock bottom price would be at least $100. You can get all 115 for $72 right now on Amazon, and that includes 45 plain Sharpies and fine, and then like 35 or 38 of the fine tips. So that set is like, I don't know, about $40 worth just for that. Anyway, however you get it, get these mystic gems. But if you need some Sharpies, I'd say go ahead and get the 115 set, which also includes it. But whichever way, I definitely advise you to get the mystic gems.